Hello and welcome to the Absolute Magic Gaming channel and what will hopefully be the first in a series of Let's Plays where I revisit some classic games from PlayStation 2 and GameCube era. Personally, I think there are a lot of hidden gems on both these systems that for whatever reason a lot of people, including myself, haven't played, and there are also plenty of extremely popular games that everyone knows and everyone's already played that I just think deserve revisiting on their original platform. We're playing the original games only on this channel, so though some of these games have got remakes or remasters out there, I won't be playing any of them on here. Now, I'm sure you can already guess by the menu screen what game I'm going to be playing today. I thought because it's just been remastered, remade, re-released, or whatever you want to call it on the PlayStation 4, what better place to start than with an absolute stone cold classic and take you back to 2005 for the original release of Shadow of the Colossus on the PlayStation 2. So, with all that in mind, let's replay. Okay, so I did decide to skip the opening cinematic purely for time reasons and keeping this first video relatively short, but it is on YouTube. If you do get a chance, check it out. It is a fantastic introduction, no dialogue, just brilliantly made using the orchestral score in the background, sound effects and fantastic camera direction. So yeah, definitely check it out. It will be on YouTube. And then look for my horse. There he comes. I don't know what he's been doing. Horse stuff probably. And there he is. Haven't got him the first time. Yes. Always a struggle getting on. It's fun getting on the horse in any games, but particularly in this game I did always struggle with it. And driving my horse was always a bit of a struggle as well to find the first Colossi. There it is. But before we do check that out, I just want to have a little look around the back of the Shrine of Worship. See if I can find the door that leads to the basement in the PlayStation 4 remake after you collect all the enlightenments or the coins or whatever it is people are calling them. It does, yes, I think that is the door there. Yes, it is. That door lights up and you go towards it, interact with it, it comes down, which leads down into the throne room, and you go in and collect the Sword of Dawning, which is slightly different from the sword you got. Instead of shining light like that, it shines darkness, which is a nice touch, and it also changes your character, changes their skin to, it's like dark skin and it's possessed wonder from the end of the game after you've beaten all of the Colossi, which is a nice touch. I know a lot of people were hoping for a 17th Colossi. I know there are some in the game files that have been cut from the game. I think there was originally 32 Colossi, if I'm correct, and they were cut at various stages for various reasons, so we end up with 16. They were hoping for a 17th. I realistically never thought that was going to happen, but I don't know, a few people were upset with the sword because if you've got the sword, you've obviously finished the game, so there's no real need for it, but it's just a nice touch to have, to say you've got it. Okay, so the first Colossi is up there. Just have to do a bit of platforming up here if I remember where to go. I think it's up there. Yes, it's climbing up them vines. There we go. I always thought the platforming on this was a little bit tricky. You don't tend to use it outside of defeating the Colossi, but it can be a little bit floaty at times. The camera doesn't particularly help, and it can be a little bit clumsy. Or maybe that's just me. Probably is. Whether this has been improved or not refined at all on the PlayStation 4 version, I don't know. I haven't played it. But on the PlayStation 2 version, once you get used to it, it's fine. But at the start, it can be a little bit frustrating. Holding R1 for grip does help pretty much if you fall off anything and there are any ledges or any vines or any from the Colossi or any hair, you can grab onto them, and it does pretty much grab onto anything, so lets you down in some respects getting used to it, but it's a gentle learning curve. But once you get past the first couple of Colossi, it's not an issue, I would say. It really affects the game. So there he is, the first Colossi. Big unit, his little hooves. Remember the first time you see a Colossi in this game, you just think, whoa, how am I ever going to beat this thing? But towards the end, you get to know what to look for, and you just get used to how the game wants to be played, and you end up enjoying trying to find out. Each boss is each Colossi is like a puzzle that has to be solved, really. So it is a boss rush game, so to speak, but it is a puzzle game as well. I always thought just trying to get his attention with this arrow. I always thought you could whistle like you can in Breath of the Wild. I know you can get whistling arrows in this after you beat the game, but I always thought you could whistle to get their attention. Obviously not, anyway. Just have to use it the old-fashioned way. Have to use arrows. Don't know what he's doing there. There we go. His attacks on this first one especially are pretty clumsy. You can use this sword like to find the Colossi. You can use it to find their weak points. I think it's on there. No, it must be on that one. There you go. And you get a bit of a rumble when you find it, and one on his head as well. In front, there you go. You can just see the blue flash, the blue pulse, where it comes up. So let's get on with it. His attacks. He does telegraph his attacks. Obviously, with that club, he takes a big swing. He does telegraph them quite a lot. You can roll out of the way or keep your distance and run out of the way. But he didn't attack me this time. So let's see if I can get straight up there. Yes, straight onto his hairy little calf. He's trying to throw me off. There we go. If I can just get around and get one in there. Oh, no, not quite. Let's have another go. There we go. Right in the calf. There we go. Take a knee. Oh, bosh. Take a knee. Hit the ground. Which will allow me to climb up. Hopefully, yes. Climb up his rear end. And onto his ledge. They do try to toss... Poor choice of words, really. They do try to throw you off. And at times, well, I would have been furious if I'd gone down there, so to speak. Let's have another go. There we go. It's conveniently placed ledges. Oh, conveniently placed ledges and barriers on his back to help you up once you get on there. There we go. Look at the birds flying. Gives you a real sense of height, sense of scale and perspective as to how high you are up and how tall these Colossi are. So let's see if I can get one straight in the dome with the sword. There we go. Gonna have a headache tomorrow and take some paracetamol for that. Ooh. There we go. Good grip. He's got a strong grip. Have another go. See if I can get him. Oh, he's gonna again. He does not like me being up there at all, does he? Well, there we go. Second one. Yeah, look at his little beady eyes. His little peepers. There we go. Another. Oh, is that going to go? Is it going to... Oh, yeah, just about. And a little bit more to go. There we go. That's it. I like the little slow motion effect at the end. Let's see him go down. Smash his knees on the concrete. Then a classic face plant to finish. Wallop. There we go. Just see me there hanging on a little bit. Yep, there we go. And I'm off, and his soul or spirit comes out, or whatever he was being controlled by, and it goes into me. You cannot escape from that. You can't run from it. It just gets you anyway. And then you collapse. Down you go. A little transition. Nothing going on to the save point here. So that's the first one done. Only 15 more to go. There we go. It gives you the option to save it here. You can, I think you can save it at other points throughout the game, at shrines. I think. Oh, I might be wrong on that. I can't really remember. But there you go. 7 minutes and 19 seconds it took from start to finish. There's a time attack mode at this, so you can, and it just drops you off, sort of spawns you at the Colossi arenas. And there are certain times you've got to beat to unlock certain things. There's an easy time attack mode and a hard time attack mode. And there's a couple of minutes difference between the two times. There I am back in the Shrine of Worship, being hovered over by a spirit of something or other. And obviously there she is, still not awake yet. Okay, so it transitions you back to this Shrine of Worship. After every Colossi, just automatically spawns you back here. And there's a little bit of a scene. Go back up to the altar. Check on her, see if she's all right. No change. And then you get a bit of a hint as a tip as to where to find the previous Colossi statue gets destroyed. And then after that, Dormin's voice tells you, gives you a little bit of a hint as to where the next Colossi is. Obviously it doesn't tell you exactly, but gives you a bit of a hint. The seaside cave, it moves slowly. And it gives you a little bit of a tip as to how to beat it as well. Rise their courage to defeat it, and that's its statue. So it gives you a little bit of an impression of where it is, how it moves, what it looks like. And then it's back to you. So I think I'm going to leave it there. And I look to be doing a couple of these videos a week. Continue Shadow of the Colossus, and there's a few I'm going to move on to. PlayStation 2 and for GameCube, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Remake, Eternal Darkness, Killer 7 for the GameCube, and for the PlayStation 13, Second Sight, Okami, maybe Grand Theft Auto, and a couple of the Metal Gear Solid games. If you've got any suggestions, obviously I've got more lined up than that. If you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any possible feedback you can give me would be great. And hopefully I shall see you again soon. Thanks for watching.